And you're filming, and you're filming, everybody's filming. Sync the video. Headphones, need headphones. This is a lot of crap to cut out, but... Okay, so I have finished, or I've done the first decent pass of drums with the MIDI keyboard thingy. I might still go back and edit it slightly. I usually forget. Just forget about the drums. I'm not a drummer, so I forget about the drums until I'm mixing them, and then by that point it's too late and I don't care. But I think I've done a pretty good job of the drums on this song, so that is how it shall stay. Next up for the guide track is me to do a bit of guitar, and then once I've done my drums and guitar, I can then send it back to the guys and they can start recording their bits over the top of it as well, using that as the guide, just without Paul's original track where he's got everything as a rough guide in, just so it doesn't get in the way, because it's kind of hard to record the bass if you're listening to the bass on the guide track as well. It'll put you off, so Jimmy can just play his bass line over my guide track, Paul can put his bits over the top as well. The only problem with this track is that there are parts where the drums don't play and the guitar doesn't play, so I might still have to put in a bit of a click or something just to keep it going, but the more we build it, the easier it gets. So I need to record the acoustic guitar for this, and this won't be my final guitar. I've got one microphone here. Is it an AKG something? I quite like AKGs as a bit of a budget on a P420, but it's a decent condenser microphone. I use it for vocals and guitars, but I will have a second microphone on this guitar as well when I record it for proper. This is just for rough purposes. I always do this, record my bits and then re-record them later. So the track is queued up. I just need to hit record and then start playing. So there you go. A bit boring for you this, as you can't hear this bit. Guitar solo! And that's how you record a song, everybody. Except I made a truckload of mistakes in there. So stop that recording. So what I'll do now is, despite the fact this is a guide track, I still want it to sound half decent, so I'll do a few more passes recording. Then in Ableton 11 at least, it lets you do this thing called comping, where you can compare all the different takes that you've recorded, and then you can say, I want that bit of the first take, that bit of the second take, that bit of the third take, put all the best bits together, and then it just sort of stitches them all together. It blends them quite nicely. It's all very intelligent, because luckily I'm not. So I shall do that, and then once I've got the drums and the guitar done, I might just put a bit of click over it, or I might put something else over it just as a temporary thing so the guys can follow it, because otherwise it's going to go silent for the first verse and the middle eight, where there's actually no drums and no guitar, and there's the two bits I'm providing. So I just can't have the track go completely silent on them. So yeah, that's it for my bit of the guide track now, and then I'll send it off to them, and then I can actually start working on my proper bits as well. So that's it. See you later. Check you were recording before I turn you off.